reputation precedes you. I don't, you know, I want to hear about what got you into this, and you know, I started here at MTV as an intern at one point too, and you know, it was carrying sandbags and refilling water coolers, and that's where it came from me. But I'd love to hear the story of a person who's reached your success in this business starting as an intern. So let me hear what you got to say.
As far as the TV and film while we're here, you know, it was, I feel we've been making movies our whole life. You know, when you find raw talent, and whether you put records out on them, or you make video games, or you do movies, or you, whatever you decide to publish it, we've been making movies our whole life. I think even our individual lives, you know, we shooting our own trailers, you know, we're making our own movies, we casting people to be in and outside our lives, so it was kind of natural for me. And one of the things that I saw in TV and film is an opportunity to delve deeper into somebody's life. You know, whether it's reality, scripted, a movie, or something. We did some of the craziest things early on in management. I remember talking to Will so long ago, and he said, you know, I want to be this actor. And like, Will, but you get acting, you can't rap. You know, and he said, well, I can do both. Well, you see what, you know, Will is Will. I'm glad he made the decision he made. I'm sure he is too. And the same LL, another one that said, you know, I can do both. And LL did it for a longer period of time, and now look at him. And a lot of these guys, I just want them to tell their truth. You know, what is your truth? And whether it's reality or you get a spot, if your truth is not being an actor, your truth is that you were a great rapper and you became an actor for some things, but it really is not your thing, just tell your truth and realize what it is. And that's the reason, you know, James and I, we talked for like 4 or 5 years, and he was doing all these shows, and I said, well, that's his truth, and yes, but I don't think that's her truth, and it's not going to last. And we got to get, even in reality, I think we got to get to, when you tell the truth, it lasts. When you don't tell the truth, it'll just be a flash in the pan. And some channels want flash in the pan just for ratings for a period of time. I just, you know, I built my life to be around legacy. You know what I mean? So people say, well, what about the Tiny Latoya, and what about this? I said, well, Tiny Latoya is their truth. I mean, you Frankie and Effie, it's really, if it wasn't their truth, it'd be something. It's their particular truth. You know, Mike Vick was his truth, and we're doing something with Trey now that I think is his truth. So I just want to be in it for that. You know, that's the only reason. You know, to find the truth.